Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. It's been a little while. Today I'm going to go over Sentinels, specifically a split. They have an interesting comp running the Yoru, no Sentinel. So we're going to dive into that and see exactly just how they do it. See there. Okay, this round is really clever from Sentinels. They really understand how the 100 Thieves comp plays. The Teo especially now versus a ramp control is a complete counter because you can rock it here and here. And this comp in general, the Asher, Sage, Raze, Teo, Breach, has so much stall potential. So they're looking to bait out the utility early. So they're going to send Zekken up ramp, which is an easy trigger for the A ramp retake from 100 Thieves. Bait out the util, then look to go into a B hit.
Over to Initiator. Let's see how it plays out as 100 Thieves on the defense side now with Sen come at them for the pistol.
Quickly you can see Sentinels using that Teo guided salvo, the missile to insert.
Breaks a drone, rocket straight away. Double rockets come in. Breach done as well, potentially. No, I think he's just got that on hold. But that could have easily got the breach done out as well. Now this gives them, with the drone, now they have about 30 seconds now before they hit. They've baited out the wall here. They know they have to be focused on B main. But the issue is now they have like a timing to make. So this looks like really weird what they do because they just run through the smoke. But they realize they have like a certain amount of time before they're going to get fully blocked. And if the opportunity to get out is now, they have to take it. So Nari has stun in hand. And they just jump. Flashes come in now. And they're just so together that the trades just work out so well. So it's like one of those where gun rounds are going to be super hard, but like pistol rounds, you're just able to jump out of smoke. And like if you have armor, whoever jumps out first, they're not going to insta-die. So then you're able to create space for your teammates like a flash would and just come out and trade. Because they know there's a certain amount, there's like at least two towards A here. Sage is middle like this. It's looking like there's only one towards B and one towards heaven. So now's their opportunity to get out of the smoke.
They got a lot of damage off, but it wasn't enough to net the kills.
Molly comes in clutch there as well. I do want to give 100 Thieves insane credit here. This round that they have and the way they play defense is super good. Sentinels get absolutely caught off guard here in the first gun round. Quite unfortunate. But just look at this util dump here. Like, Nare has no chance, bro. That's so brutal. Just how to start the round, that's like insane. Like, look at it from this point of view. Double satchels. Because this is he taps out. This is unfortunate because this is like the first time Sentinels show this comp, and this is like a big thing in the default with the breach throwing a flash and Omen TPing at the start, right, to mass control. And it's like a big thing Sentinels like to do, and 100 Thieves just, I don't know, just roll the dice and hit it first round. Kind of unfortunate. One thing to highlight here, Sentinels on a bonus round, Yoru come into play. 100 Thieves kind of on like a half buy semi-bonus just because they won the last round, but they did it with few people alive. But one thing to say about Sentinels is I love how they use their ults. Very direct, especially with Yoru ult. They're very direct with it. They use it straight away and they use it to get a lot of information and they capitalize off that information. A big thing with the Sentinels attack side, Nare is never burning his stun early. It's always a flash, and that was the key detail in the last round. He's flashing B main instead of stunning it, right? Because you normally stun B main, but now he's flashing. This just allows Sentinels to target stun consistently, especially with the Teo and the Yoru to be able to capitalize on this is super, super strong. This is not the best example. It doesn't actually work out very well, but the principle is still there.
And just the stinger for Arsenal to work with.
So key detail here. Zekken TP's up the ramp, TP's to his TP, and then pops the ult so he gets more space. Spots 2 heaven. So generally now in pro play, if you spot 2 heaven, you know there's maximum 1 lower. Because there's not going to have 4A. Like you can't, you know, this is not going to be things. So max 1, so now it's only 1 towards lower, so now they can isolate the lower guy. They spot the breach. Now, target stun's going to come in from Nare. Gonna kill this breach for free, right? Wrong. But still, the principle's there. So that's just one of those. I guess like the stun wasn't ready or something happened, miscommunication. But generally, it should be a free kill there. He also whiffs the Bucky shot from like point blank range, kind of unfortunate. But you see, just like their bonus is if they get that kill clean, they're in a much better position to win the round. And like it's like almost a guaranteed win at that point. Okay, another good round to highlight early from Sentinels is this vent trap that they have. So once again, they're starting off with their small routine, right? Omen TP, breach flash, making it look normal, right? Nothing interesting happening, just a standard round, guys. But then they're going to go into their mid take. So generally, because they have no Sentinel, they have to spread themselves a lot more across the map at the start, just to prevent gaps and push back the opponents, so they don't have like early timings. So Zealous is super worried because of the breach, Teo, Raze, Nay combination, and we've already seen 100 Thieves do this beast slam of a take, right? So Zealous on his own has to be super passive, he has to be worried, so he's not going to be able to put early pressure, so then we have to do it through B main. But then this then allows us to set up a mid take where we're going to walk back in, and Sentinels will do this. John QT always in sewer, able to walk up, and they have two like variants where they'll just like peek it dry, or they're going to use the drone to come up here. In this case, they hear Asuna, bless little Peter, naive as anything, not seen this round before, right? Jump spot in mid, nothing mid, guys. But what he's about to come into is annihilation. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, flash B main, TP. Xander now pushed off the angle. Jump spot, big step. That was loud. The boys can hear that. Boombot as well. Pia. Wow. Why would Boombot in mid tier? There's no pressure yet, mate. You've just jump spot it. Maybe give it a few seconds. But now they know his vents is the key detail. TP's coming in. Rockets. Stun. TP beats the sage slow. Jumps away. Boom. So it's like, it's actually one of those rounds where if you get spotted vents, you die, right? There's no counter to this unless you fight forward somehow, but then like you have no indication to this. Like you can get breach stunned and then you stunned in the open anyway. So like it's like next to impossible, right? And I'm pretty sure Loud watched this game. So this is the Loud game, and this is what I'm talking about, right? Alright, doesn't do the flash, gets stunned off. They're looking to push him. So then there's okay. It's like simple, right? They're contesting B control. We know there's two. There's been a stun, and I've spotted the AWPer, right? Two towards B main. Now we can take middle. Easy, right? But the problem is, Calvin Zine, my friend, you're in the wrong little spot here. He's seen this absolute annihilation of a event stake happen. He is a droid. He knows they're taking mid because they're taking, like, his team is taking B main, so they know now they're reacting to take mid. And Calvin Zine, instead of like fighting or just waiting for it to happen, just tries to jump away. Like, bro is trying to run away instead of do anything versus this event stake. Like, this is just funny. Like, there's no other reason for him to be doing this. It must be like he's seen the event stake, he's like, I'm dead. But like, just at least then, you know, try and fight someone, try and get a kill. Bro's just trying to run away. It's fucking funny. Once again, look at it from Asuna's point of view. Yep. Like, he's like, what can you do? Okay, back to the Loud game now. We once again have another Zekanaut coming in. Tail 2 in combination. And here again, like, we can see like the anti-strat or like the knowledge, because we just saw Kawanzine just run for his life in vents. Here now Sentinel's trying to set up a similar round to they did versus 100 Thieves with the Oral, with Zekan doing the same start with the TP across here. And then to clear A site is what he did versus 100 Thieves. But this one, he's looking to do the same, but go towards vents. The setup is slightly different, because obviously they're trying to fake it. They have Zeus here throwing an orb for the first time ever, which I think is like a bad tell. At this point, don't even throw the orb. But regardless of what happens, it doesn't matter because of how Loud play it so aggressively. So the Loud here instantly getting like up close in front. So now the fake is not going to work regardless. So now Sentinels must adapt. Yeah, Molly comes in, smokes CT from Zealous, which is like, yeah, good idea. But this is the only time they've ever done this. So like they might... Loud currently don't know if this is a fake or not. It looks a little bit different, but they still don't know if it's a fake. Second goes through, and we know Kawanzine is just... He's just fighting the line. Like, Kawanzine has the full space here. So they know it's a fake. They're not going to rotate, or it's not going to work. But this is where how Sentinels default really matters. Narrate still got the stun up, right? This is just this true strength for this comp. Second comes through. See the tripwire, gonna decoy it so then they can run through. Stun comes in. Free kill. And this is like a common thing that Sentinels do. Like they just use the target stun on narrate all the time. They save it. They flash beam in at the start as the general default instead of using the stun line like this. And this allows them to punish mid, punish B heaven every single time. And there's nothing you can really do. Like it's really hard to bait out the stun from a defense perspective. Like if you get spotted, like you're jiggling mid here towards this angle, you're dead. If you're in vents jiggling here, you're dead. Like they have so much punish potential and it's super hard to play against. I'm so unlucky here from Pancada. But like good flash as well, and round just over just like that. And it, once again, there's another fast ult round by Sentinels, especially using Zekken's ult, getting information and punishing. The very next round, we've just used the Zekken ult. We have Tail ult, we have Razor ult, we have Breach ult, right? They also have an AWP up. And in the games I watch Sentinels, sometimes when they have an AWP, they either do like a super passive default or they're just going to play a direct round. And a direct round is we're just going to go A. We're just going to go A. We're going to use all abilities. We're going to go A. We're going to try and take it as safely as possible. Like they've got 2 flashes, 4 flashes, drone. But like they've got a lot of information and a lot of like angle denying. So they can take this very easily. Use the drone. Drone spots the AWPer. Omen TPs across, stuns ramp, like all these layers of util, right? Rockets come in. So unfortunate from Zekken. He's not able to get this kill. But we still get the trade. But like we've taken all the space here for free essentially, right? Zekken doesn't normally die there. They get the kill. Then they have this space and now they can use their big ults to execute. They've got Breach ult, they've got Tail ult, they've got Viper ult, right? Going to use them all at once just to secure the round. And it's just like good, simple Valorant. Like it's nothing insane. They're not reinventing the wheel. It's like, oh, they've got an AWP, we've got ults. Let's just go A. But they just do it so well. That's why it's so good. And that's why Sentinels are so good. What a shot from Bang, by the way. And then look, ult combination. Good luck to anyone in these locations, right? You know what I mean? Like Loud have preemptively got off the site. They're looking to fight through ramp. But then Sentinels are also aware of this. Like Bang is super ready for the peak. Because they know, like, Loud know, like, you can't play the site versus these ults. Like, you have to make something happen. They try to, but they're just denied at the start. And then they allow them to get the site with a Viper ult down. Like, it's such a hard round. Sentinel's defense is really interesting. Due to no Sentinel, they require Zekken to go very aggressive, and he does this consistently on this map. He either starts on A towards Heaven or lower with a TP towards CT. And then just plays in these close positions like here and here to bait out and trade utility and just consistently try and keep a line. Because due to how Sentinels play, they're going to lose a lot of map space over time, right? They don't have a Sentinels to contain space. They don't have like these information points. If they lose map control, they're going to be spread thin across the map. And we'll see this a lot in this game where it's like a 2-1-2 where they're spread thin. And then they need to give a different approach. Because if you're split like this and a team just groups 5v2 and they split, you're going to have a hard time. So Zekken being aggressive to counter this. Also, later rounds, he likes to play inside in like these positions here, and then with a TP towards CT. So essentially think of Zekken as playing like a chamber, right? He is their sentinel in a way by getting deep aggressive lines, baiting out util, and then being able to TP away. And it's the same in the late round. Being on the site, he's just playing for 1 or 2 kills here, and then has the option to get out if he needs to, thus disrupting the attacker's execute, baiting out the util onto him because they know he's going to stay on the site, and then being able to get away with the advantage if he can. So the smoke comes in. This is consistent. They like the smoke. It allows Zekken to get up close. Breaks the camera. TP's a little early here. I'd like to see him like actually wait for the util. I think he did a good timing, just playing on the side of caution. But he baits out a cage. And then a boombot comes in as well. So he's done well. TP for a cage and a boombot's probably good. Another cage comes in. Now they're going to be worried about ramp. And here we can see Zekken setting up the TP. He's like, I'm playing in sight. Looks like they're coming. TP towards sight. He's going to play in on his own. Narrate has 2 flashes and even a stun still. But this is like the problem that comes with the Sentinels now. They've lost the A space. They're low HP. They're going to have to rotate here. Now B's pretty weak, right? I don't like Zelsis being here because he's not able to help to his teammate. And it's like generally like a rule in Valorant where if you're like a 2, you need to play together. But it's probably at this point he doesn't want to risk rotating around. So like he just has to make the best out of a bad situation. But generally, and we will see this later in the game, the 2 B players, they're going to be in main like this, ready to flip the map. So generally, what I mean by this is when an attack comes in, the majority is going to come through B heaven. So say it's a 3-2 split, then they can have a 2v2 in B main like this, and if they win this, they can contain the map space, which is very good. Compared to now, if they split 3-2, Zeus is getting smoked off and pushed off, then it's just Bang on his own, hoping to do the best.
Good at anchoring these spots. He's jump spotting with a molly. Took no armor. Bang has to take a step back too.
Spotted. Again, like he wants to try and help Bang, but he can't really do much. He does well to get a kill, to be fair. This is a very cool round from Sentinels. Obviously, bonus round for them. But they've got an AWP up. This is something Loud isn't going to expect. Good play from John here to break the camera. He's ready to break this camera so they can't see that the AWP's up. And once again, like we said, Zekken has to take space early for the comp to work. Now we see Sentinels going to more of their standard default where Zelsis is towards middle with the smoke here, looking to deny. Looking to get B main control for free when they can. So Bang's going to throw a smoke. Narrate's either going to insta pre-stun or just have it in hand ready for reaction, just so they're able to contain the space. Because if they lose B main early and then they get pushed off a line on A, as Zekken can only hold a line for so long. That's the disadvantage of Yori. Like he's going to get pushed off and then he has to TP away. So then if they lose B main early and they get pushed off A, then they just have only middle where it's Zelsis on his own who's going to have to concede it, and then they're going to spread too thin. So John pre-firing the camera, sees nothing. This is nice. Gets the kill. Boom. Big start to the bonus round. Okay. We'll see this round twice out of Sentinels, and it's a cool little new thing. Breach done here, rockets, Bang with a TP up here, Paranoia coming in to punish. But we'll also, a cool factor, again, once again, Zekken, our absolute hero, playing the other side of the map. This time he's going to be towards B, jiggling here. Looks like he's putting his TP towards spawn, and just looking to catch off Loud in this regard. Because generally what these kind of setups show, we're free here, right? If you're free in an area, then there's a maximum 2 towards B. Can we take a 5 versus 2? Yes, we can. So a lot of teams will just have this basic protocol where it's like, okay, if they show 3, we can go 2 to the other side, and then Sentinels are playing into this by sending up Zekken in a once again like a chamber type spot. He's going to play off time and play to get his kill and then get out. Nice little control. Cypher's scared. He's been pushed off instantly. Now they're just walking up towards B. Fortunate for Zekken doesn't get the kill this time, but the idea is nice. Okay, here we see Zekken, the hero of the round, has a Phantom. Once again, they're setting up this A play with the stun, rockets, Omen TP combination, confirming 3 towards A. Cypher's going to relay this information to the boys. And this is, again, depending where they are, can they speed up? In this case, they're split 3-1-1. So this now might not guarantee an instant speed up because they're not a 4 versus a maximum of 2 here, because we've seen 3 here, remember? So they might speed up B and try and prod out. I think that would be a good call. I think it's one of those where you have to test the waters instead of reacting. Second, changes position, was B, now middle, looking to catch people off guard. Again, they might expect the same play here. That's going to be the first reaction. They're doing the A play. Care, Zekken was aggro B. But they might not expect that middle straight away, and that might give them just enough time to catch someone off guard. Teams should be aware of this in pro level, that teams are going to mask and fake and change what they do. But like it might not hit you straight away, and that might be just enough to get you caught off guard. As we can see here, our friend Kawanzine was naive to the fact. Zekken gets his kill. Now, Loud are in a very bad spot because they've lost A control. They've lost mid. They only have B. They could force B, but there's only 3. Do they want to take this risk? This is a really good end to the round by Sentinels. So once again, Zekken on site, TP looking to play out. Zeus is off the site also. Like these players are both in like flexible positions, right? Because they can make a decision. Zealous can easily get onto the site if he needs to. Zekken can also get out if he needs to. So they're both able to play adaptive. Once again, now better job towards B. The B main players are playing together. If the split comes in, they're able to contest B main together, potentially flip through that space by killing, say, kill these two players, and they're able to contain B main while his mates contain this space. So only, like, you kind of sandwich them on the retake and it puts you in a good position. But here, Loud have not done a good job baiting out util. We still have rockets, come back up, the regen, molly, aftershock, stun, paranoia, right? Sentinels are in a really good spot here to defend. And just look what this does to Loud. Also, this flash is terrible. Terrible. I hate this flash. They don't have an AWP in play, right? No AWP. We are 30 seconds left. We've not been out util. We're in a bad spot, right? The best decision here for me is just stick a dry fire. Just peek here together, aim this guy, and try and get as close in as you can, right? This flash is just like an early indicator. We're coming in A, guys. We're coming A. It's not good, right? You're telling them you're coming A. Boom, util coming in. Boom, util. Blocked. Like, it's so bad. I really hate this. Because look, molly gets spotted. Wall in. They've burned both flashes. Kalenzin's just flashing for the sake of it. Like, the world champion players just throwing his flashes around and just useless. Rockets come in as well. Now Zelsis is on the site. They've got 20 seconds left. This setup is insane from Zekken. Clone here. TP to get out. He's going to flash up here. Like, absolutely ready to destroy them. Good kill. His TP expires. The flood comes in from heaven. John gets 2. Zelsis gets 2. And it's like a flawless round. But, like, the flash from Loud, like, okay, if you peek and get spotted and then the util comes in, sure, but then at least you have a chance to potentially kill Zelsis. But if you're just flashing for the sake of it, you don't have any flashes to actually go in. Like, you're mollied off here and you're still just flashing sight. Mollied and rocket off and you're still wasting your last flash. It just doesn't make sense. So look at this round by Sentinels. Big ults from Loud. Going to be super, super hard to contest any space. Zekken has opted for an AWP. And he's changed position. Now he's open towards B, looking to catch off guard. I've been seeing B once this game, and that was in the bonus round, where he was looking to try and get a kill. Versus these big ults are looking to play offsite. Here, I don't like that Norit gets spotted by the camera. Right? Norit breaks the camera instead of John. This indicates that something's different, because they've not seen the breach here yet at the start. So there's a small detail there, but I don't think it changes anything. But again, note of, they're just playing offsite. Right, they're playing offsite here. They're conceding the A space. They don't want to deal with these ults. They're going to look to contest and do damage and see if they can bait out the ults instead. Okay, Narrate breaks it. It's like, oh, breaches CT, a little bit weird. Doesn't matter. Using dog to create space. John's now in a sticky situation. Dog's the dog. Viper wall comes up for him to get out. Breach hold on site. He's probably in the only position that they've not cleared. And they don't clear it. Ah, so unlucky. Well, it's not unlucky. I think it's just bad. It's the only spot he needs to check, really. And once again, Sentinels love retaking out CT together. Just running and jumping. Bang, taking the piss. And good fundamentals here from Sentinels. So even here, it's like, they're not doing anything special. It's like, oh, we're together as free. All right, free out CT. We don't have to do, oh, 2 heaven, let's wrap here, then go one late to us. Oh, I just got free CT. Right. If you have numbers advantage, you can just do these simple plays. And it seems like Sentinels just really prefer these simple plays, these simple fundamentals over everything else. And it's just really good to watch. Like, Valorant is complex enough. We don't have to make it more complex. Like, we have ults, let's use them. Right? Like, you know what I mean? It's like the bell curve. Have you seen the bell curve thing where it's like, silvers, we have ults, use them. Like, immortals, oh, let's fake and do this. And then it's like, hierarchies, we have ults, use them. You know what I mean? It literally is that. It's like, we're together, let's play together. Simple. Come on, Pancada. I love Zek. It's like, thing is, it's like a bad peak by Zekken. It's very losable because Bang's 1 HP, but like, he's just so confident. He's just so good. Like, he can get away with that. You want to play as good as Zekken to be able to take these fights, even if it's not fundamentally correct. But yeah, that was my overview on Sentinel Split. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments down below what like maps, games, teams, whatever you guys want to see. And I'll see what I can do. Yeah, see ya.